Geminis, what's up? Let's talk about your reading here. The death is something is what I decided to title your read because you pulled the death card. It came out sideways though. So I don't know if you are going through some sort of death or someone is like prolonging, just hanging on here to not die for your benefit or other people's here. For others of you, I'm hearing anticipatory grief and loss, or this is like feeling stuck in some sort of like, kind of being cracked open, feeling energies here overall this Scorpio season. Death card represents Scorpio energy, and this is like you may be like tug of warring back and forth about this like transformation or this death of this cycle or this death of maybe even where you've lived, like a house here or opportunity or job here, or if you were let go. I'm seeing that for some of you. I'm sorry if that's the case. Or needing to let go of maybe a way of making money or doing certain things. Now, for others of you, this is like the death of needing to let go of uncontrolled feelings, which sounds really weird, but this is like that cracked open energy. You could be 34, 34 breaks down to a seven. You might be very in your head, Gemini, and very logical, very analytical, so left-brained that it's almost like when you have feelings here, you almost don't know how to control them or manage them. And I know controlling feelings sounds like a really weird thing, but it's like almost like, what the heck do I do? And you kind of feel like a lost puppy here. Puppies might be significant to you, but there is something like, what the heck am I supposed to do? Like, I don't know how to deal with this. I was never taught this. And it's almost like you feel frustrated. And I'm hearing repressed anger, but then someone also needs to work with the emotion wheel where you have the primary emotions and then the secondary emotions and then the tertiary emotions to actually feel like, what is this feeling in my body? This energy in motion, this emotion that's just running through. And I feel like some of you have been running away and really not allowed these feelings to stay. Interesting. So it's kind of like you've brushed it off, you brushed it off, you brushed it off, but then it's like, lightning happens and then something completely crumbles here and it feels like it blows up in your face here overall. So this could be feeling very stormy. Maybe you're feeling very crying. Maybe you have been very emotional with all the water currently in the skies and the astrology here. And this is also like, what can you do to transmute this energy, these emotions, or these feelings here? And I'm hearing feelings aren't facts. Okay, so some of you might be into dialectical behavioral therapy. I like never really liked that because I felt like it was kind of like shaming, like that one quote. But if that works for you, that works for you. I also say like feelings do lead us to a lot of like intuition and our spiritual gifts and stuff. So pay attention to your hunches with these different types of things here. But I almost feel like you might be in some sort of conflict or fight or explosion, and it might be like this is the death and the end. For some of you, you might be moving out, or moving this Scorpio season, or someone might be moving out of your home, a loss of a home here. Crows could be coming to you or significant to you here overall. But yeah, something happened where there's like a heart healing here. And I'm talking about animals, and shut up. Animal totems are underneath that. So cheetahs, moose, owls, hawk spirit, as well as foxes. Animal energies and powers do surround you, but we have love, acceptance, and romance here. So maybe you got in a fight with a romantic partner or a lover or a marriage, or if you're polyamorous, like whomever it might be here overall, whatever the relationship kind of looks like. But we also have one of a kind, and it's in the reverse. And you have the bear spirit showing up for you. And it's almost like you don't feel like you're this great a person, you're that unique, or you're that wonderful. It's almost like a lack of self-worth here and feeling like you're not good enough when everyone's like, yo, Gemini, do you realize how good you are? Seriously. So someone's like beating themselves up here. From the moment you emerged into this world, you've had extraordinary talents. You understand the starlight, animal voices, and all things magical. But you almost in the reverse don't believe like you're the light in people's lives, you're the star in people's lives, you're the star in your life here, or like that you bring magic to different types of rooms with different ways and just showing up in your energy, which is, I think personally, Gemini, you are all so underrated in the sense of, and I've said this on my channel before, of like Geminis show the F up though when it comes to like being such a great friend, being such a great family member, being that person that is consistently trying to really give energetically to those that are very close to them or best friends, or they feel that connection too. And I almost feel like a lot of people don't realize that or see that here. And like Geminis, y'all can go and y'all could be like nonstop and like restless, like going from here, going to there, going from here, going over here, going there. And it's not a bad energy. That's just, Mercury energy with you. Like that's like your active Mercury energy here, of wanting to learn, of wanting to connect, wanting community, wanting to go here, there, everywhere, right? And that's not a negative thing. However, I feel like you're not getting thanked or maybe seen in that type of light for all that you do. There are some choices that are coming in for you. So, some of you, I do see you closing up some sort of cycle here, but we have the pendulum card. Make the best decisions for you here. And the second, sacral chakra. And the seventh here, the crown chakra, like trusting your intuition and your divine guidance and what your guides are saying to you. So, the number seven could be significant to you that just popped up. Here again in my eye. So let's shuffle this out. Geminis, please. Okay. Geminis. Also, if you're new, what up? I'm shamelessly sexy Jackie here. Make sure to like, subscribe, drop me a comment down below. Consider becoming a member too if you would like your read sooner here. Gotta give that energy in order to receive that energy in the read sooner. So support your girl here overall. Message, please. Messages, please. Geminis. Ascended masters are around you, very beautiful. So you might be inclined to work with them during this time. I would call upon your team, call upon your angels, call upon your guides. They're literally like here, but not here, here. If you know, you know, you'll know. You'll get what I'm saying. They're literally here to help you. And we have Halloween this week. And, that's like when the souls of the dead come back to the earth, or that's easier to like channel, or it's easier to dream about them, or it's easier to see things in meditation. So do it. Like, whatever it is that you're seeking help with during this time, call upon your spiritual team for guidance. This says devoted spirits with specific intentions. So it's kind of like if you want to manifest more money, you would work with certain money gods, goddesses, deities. If that money god or goddess or deity didn't work specifically, you would work with a different one, or you would try again and again and again, right? And this is also about what you can also offer. This is a give and take type of energy here as well. A personal guide, 38, very beautiful. A guardian angel spirit family. Some of you need to figure out who these people are for you. Tap in. I need to drink. Jesus. My throat just got very scratchy. So maybe you have a scratchy throat or a tickle or something. Just pay attention to that here overall. Watch out for that. But a lot of you, I see you really needing to work with. This came out in Sagittarius's energy here, but you also needs a personal guide as in a mentor, as in someone who can teach you this stuff, as in someone who knows who your guides are, as in someone who's going to be able to give you these tangible evidence with these things if you haven't done it before here. Okay, I'm hearing some of you are like easily like tapped in with some guides, but maybe you don't actually know which ones, because there's this guide with their back turned, but it's like, who is that? Okay, so work with individuals on this like mentorship here. This is a very spiritual reading. I don't really feel the need to pull tarot, but I will, just to see what other energies come out of this here, Gemini. But if you need help finding who your spirit guides are, I look at your astrology birth chart with that, and I figure out who your angel is too that was assigned to you at birth. And I look for other ways too. So, and even animals. And there's so many things you can do. Feel free to reach out to me if you would like to for mentorship with that. Okay. Four swords in the reverse. 44 is showing up for you. So again, heart chakra needing to work with that. Angel number. I feel like some of you need to call on your guides because again, you're feeling very anxious. You're feeling very restless. Four of swords is like not actually sleeping. It's like going to bed, but not actually sleeping or napping or whatever. I don't know. Maybe you have a dog keeping you up at night here too. Cats could be significant to you, but it's almost like they're telling me you're thinking about everyone else, but you're not actually giving back to yourself here. You had a bunch of other cards come out, so I'm just going to read them. Yeah. And Six of Swords, you need to move on from this. And again, some of you might be moving here. You might be moving across seas, over waters. This could happen around the new moon here. Some of you, this could be moving closer towards family or if you're having a baby or whatever. But the Six of Swords here, this is also the spirit guide. And you see how this person is like letting go and releasing that sword? I feel like that's you letting go and releasing of your burdens here. Yeah, the Tower moment, Ten of Wands, and the Hierophant. You know how I said some of you may need to move out? The Tower is like power. It's like corporate, higher up energy here for me when it comes to career, or it's like a house. It's that sort of thing here. And I feel like some of you have been needing to close out the cycle majorly. Foxes again showing up for you and move towards your divine path, meaning the Hierophant energy is this like you have so much wisdom and knowledge, like share it here. Go down that path and just trust that you are being provided for because spirit is providing for you here, okay? The Hierophant energy is also having a spiritual discipline here, and it's almost like you need to let go of the old, out with the old, in with the new, is what I'm hearing here overall. You might even have some sort of like spiritual tattoo to like embody this as well. I'm hearing like embodiment energy. Tower is Aries energy and Hierophant is Taurus energy. So maybe this doesn't close out till those seasons. You could have them in your chart, whatever, too. But you are literally about to be celebrated. I'm glad I pulled these cards into these new beginnings with new peoples, new communities, new friends. And for some of you who maybe have like grieved the loss of some sort of job position or a house on fire here, I am getting that too. I see somebody really taking you in, allowing you to move in with them, or like even going someplace new on a brand new beginning here overall, where you are about to be celebrated. And it just feels like home. It feels like community here. Yeah, it feels like home to me. It feels like home to me. It feels like I'm all the way back where I belong. So maybe you're going back where you belong, meaning past lives, or you've been there before this lifetime, whatever. Um, Aquarius energy. I haven't done the read yet. So they're last but not least here. But yeah, Page of Cups. This could have been something that you're going back to from childhood and Eight of Cups moving forward, but it's almost not there yet. There just could be some delays in this too, but Queen of Cups. I see you filling up your cup. I see you really nurturing yourself. I see you really being around friends, community, having a good time right now, maybe even traveling a little bit. And for some of you, they're telling me, okay, it's interesting. Breakup energy, I don't know why. And making, yeah, judgment call, like the best choice for you, Scorpio energy with this and the decisions. And Five of Wands, releasing yourself from any chaotic energies. But they're telling me, like, when you break up with somebody, Gemini, and then like you almost need to like be around family or friends or like rely on them a little bit as like a support system. And it's almost like by you staying busy and being around people, friends, family, whatever, it's almost like that energy of like, wow, like they really got me through this. So I don't know who that is here, but Spirit's also trying to get you through this here as well. Some of you might have been dating multiple people and there was some sort of like imbalance with that here. You were juggling multiple date nights, and this was in the reverse, by the way. Um, but now it's like you're coming back to balance and Page of Swords, a new opportunity or messages could be coming in. But I do see a lot of you really needing to like check in with like your ascended masters, your guides, your angels here and work with them. And I say that in Archangel Raziel's here, wisdom, inspiration, and Akashic records. Get those readings done and Archangel Phanuel, hope, optimism, and new beginnings. So you got the double confirmation of new beginnings. So if you love these new beginnings, claim that new beginnings of happy, happiness, success, joy, blessings, things that you didn't think would be yours or meant for you. Happiness, success. What did I just freaking say here? Okay. Fairies could be significant to you as well. Working with them or white flowers. You could be seeing them or receiving them. Never apologize for what brings you joy. Only understand where you truly belong and where you find your safe space. Follow your bliss. And I feel like that is with these right people, these right communities, lovers, I'm hearing as well. Shine bright. Very beautiful. It's never a mistake to give you of yourself. Some will take it for granted, others may take advantage, but do not allow bad energies to overpower your light. That came out in Saji's read. And do it your way. Yeah, take some time to do you, boo. You do you, boo. Excuse me. You were never meant to fit in. You were born to be wild and free nature and here to build new, better worlds. Allow yourself to go and do that. So this is like freeing yourself here overall. And embodiment. Shut up. Did I say something about embodiment? I don't know. I rarely use this deck, Shameless Squad. If you know, you know. But unicorns might also be significant. Very beautiful. And this fall, this is happening because there's leaves. Now's the time to make your mark on the world. Decide what feels right for you. Embody your leadership power and create the world out of your, or create your world out of your deepest desires. So working with law of assumption, law of attraction, laws in the universe. Like I said that in Sagittarius's read, but I feel like this is more so also very spiritual in your energies, and you may need to hear that too, Gemini. This is also about how can you use your leadership skills, power, influence. Maybe you're an influencer, but or well known for something to make a mark on this world, to make a difference on this world. And I don't even feel like it's related to something you're doing now. I really don't. So I don't know who might resonate with that. So just take only what's yours, okay? Let's close out this read here. This is very beautiful, Geminis, okay? Energy vampires in the reverse. Get rid of them here. Don't let them cling on to you. Cut them off. And I feel like that's what you're doing. You need to leave a situation and you did it. Congratulations for others. You, different timelines. Double confirmation. Work with the ascended masters here. You don't know who they are, how to do that, feel free to reach out to me overall. And we can kind of talk about them and each one and kind of what they do. Well, I mean, there's a lot, but like main ones, you know. What else, please? They're around you, so pay attention to the numbers. Shut up. Past lives here. So look into your past lives and understand what lessons you've learned. Get a birth chart reading done about this, specifically with a theme here. That theme. We have angel numbers, Geminis. You're so divinely protected right now, and I love this. So work with the angel numbers around you. Yeah, harmonious times. You will be receiving miracles soon, Geminis. Claim these energies. I can't snap with this hand. I broke it. Well, I broke this arm. So I call it my claw hand. Like if you can see it got no fat. So I can't like snap with it because it was in a cast when I was really young. Maybe you broke your arm or maybe you can't snap either, but this one claim these energies. Like, go, let's go. You're going to be receiving some sort of miracle soon, and your problems will start disappearing. So, if you want to claim it, comment, claim it, like it, claim it, subscribe to this. Okay. And then we have high vibes. Keep your vibes high. Right now, you're being asked to raise your vibration a little bit more. Eat a lot of fruits, veggies, things from the ground, gardening. Okay, interesting. Shake up. There's some major transformations coming in. You did get the tower moment. Information is coming. Your passed on loved ones, like I mentioned, picked up on this energy. You might be anticipatory grief or past parents, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins, brothers, sisters, friends, colleagues, coworkers. Um, Whatever, whomever passed on for you, I'm so sorry. And they're safe and they're saying they're here with you. And water, get outdoors, get in nature, go to the beach chair. If you need to cry around like a body of water, like my favorite type of cry, Gemini, is in the shower. So maybe you need to do that. It just feels like a fucking cleanse. And you're just like, what is life right now? But take a salt bath, listen to the waves, and set intentions with water. So, Geminis, giving you all a big hug. I know that this has been a lot of change in your energy. Spirit's showing me like a winding road. Yeah, every way is a winding road. Make an altar though to honor your guides here and your spiritual team. They want to connect with you. They want to talk to you here. If you don't know how to do that, again, let's chat here. Because you're definitely shifting some timelines energetically and spiritually overall and embodying some new things with pursuing happiness. Yeah. I'm on the pursuit of happiness and I know. Dang. I wish that energy came out at the beginning of your read because that's what I would title it. But anywho, boo. Gemini's, thank you for being here. Make sure to like, subscribe, check the other placements in your chart, your reads. Let me know what resonates as always down below. I love you, Gemini babies. And I miss you too. So anyway, thank you all for being here. Thank you for members first, getting this, supporting the channel and donating, and consider becoming a member too, Gemini Boo. I love you. Stay shameless.